Today I'm going to talk about building value. And I want to start with this sentence that nothing that is valuable in life cannot be built overnight. Simply, sometimes people think, especially nowadays, watching social media, watching all this beautiful, well-built and very handsome and sexy people, they think that they obviously would love to look like this, but they do not take into consideration the fact that, for example, the person that they are seeing and observing has been doing that for 10 years straight, day in and day out. They do not take into consideration the fact that it is not the genetics that, for example, built this woman, because she is doing yoga in the morning and she is doing like heavy weight workout in the evening, and she has been doing that for like 15 years so far, and that's why she's 50 and she looks like 25. Mind you that such things like health, physical wellness and your physical ability, your relationships, even the relationship with yourself, I'm saying this as a clinical hypnotherapist, as a therapist, and the systems to earn money, these are the things that require time. Sometimes, for example, people coming to me, they have some health issues and they want to regain health, and they say that, for example, when I will go on a keto diet, they are saying that in a month I can drop out of 20 kilos. So getting rid of 20 kilograms sometimes is possible, assuming that the person is starting from a very high level and the person that has been neglecting their health their entire life. Sometimes it is possible that way, but after this so-called honeymoon, everything gets back to normal and they get frustrated and they get back to older habits. And that's why I wouldn't recommend, taking the shortcuts, even if the diet you are going to use seems to be magic, as the social media says. So, mind you that sometimes your biggest achievement, your great achievement, and something that is tantamount to the gold medal on the Olympic Games is the fact that you simply continue. Sometimes your exceptional achievement is that you wake up another day and you do what you have been doing for 50 days straight. Sometimes your exceptional achievement is that you keep going and you are not giving up, even though you feel like giving up. Sometimes it's like this, and mind you and remind yourself over and over and over again that nothing that is really of real and great value in life cannot be built overnight. It requires effort, it requires time, it requires money, it requires your commitment, it requires your focus, and thanks to all these things, you paying into the account, and after some time, you see your account statement and you say to yourself, holy shit, that's a huge sum of money. And obviously the money is a metaphor, but the money is a value that you have been building throughout all these years, being committed, being concentrated, being focused, being hardworking, being consistent with keeping your promises and doing all the things that you have planned to do, which is not easy. It is easy to set the plans. It is easy to introduce the plans into your life and implement into your calendar. But it is not easy to be consistent with the plans, especially when they touch upon like huge projects, like achievements that you are building throughout like 10 or 20 or even 30 years in your life. That requires time and you must deal with it. So one more time. Nothing that is of value in life cannot be built overnight. It requires time, commitment, and energy, money, focus, and determination. And secondly, sometimes by continuing, you are achieving something really exceptional. And remind yourself about that, especially in tough moments, in the moments when your mind and the part of you, or the part that is in you but it's not you, is telling you that it is time to give up. Please do not give up, and remind yourself about these two sentences. All the best, take care. You are someone really special.